المضات.
And starting on a map where they've stolen their composition is such a poetic way to watch this pan out.
السبام في الشات انا ما امنعه، بس شرط انه ما يكون سبام مزعج. مثلا لما انك تشجع تيم وتبغى تسبم سبم، بس ايش على سنع. مثلا جابوا راوند سووا حاجه، فهمت، وقت الفرحه سبم. لكن تقعد يقول الو 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 اللي بينزل محله وتحس انك مزعج. يعني يقروشني، ما يخليني اقرا الشات وقت ما اقرا الشات، ولا يكون ما له هدف. يلا بدينا. بسم الله. الماب من اختيار PRX.
As we count things down and get into the first pistol of this elimination series. A couple stray shots out from Trent, but no connection to be found. Ships over to a sewer zone. That is where 4 players are at from PRX.
بوث التشكيله نفس بعض، بس اسرع وهم الاختلاف.
Contact about to be made here on the side. The blind is out. Now going to be struck down as Indy finds the first, but Leaf still here with that bandit. He's able to deliver 2 of his own. Trent finding a kill, something down so very low, just 10 health remaining. Some space opened up to be able to get the plant in play.
Nice work there by Leaf. TP's in, does a ton of damage quickly off of that initial contact. PRX pushing the whole way, but with something down to just 10 HP. Have to be extra cautious. Joamo with that frenzy. Won't take long to deal with the Yoru.
Sees the gun barrel, the swing out, looking for that shot. It's going to be going wide, but Baby Bay now getting in on the line. The curveball coming through. Devi going to get caught, and now something eliminated. It's all down to Devi. The blaze wall gets set up. Jump peek, a tag on the Joamo with the defuse. Held to half. Chamber on chamber. The swoop out! And Devi to find the headshot and gets the Red Bull clutch to kickstart the map.
Sit down.
Oh boy. I mean, so much of this match the last time these two teams played, especially on split, came down to some crazy clutches. Devi had one of the best in a 1v2 versus Baby Bay and Trent.
عندنا في الشات اسمه روي مام.
Even though it's a brilliant curveball.
ما شاء الله.
Joamo backs him off.
الله يخلي لك عيالك.
Something.
ويحفظهم لك يا رب، يتربون بعزك.
He's been phenomenal on chamber when he's been called upon to play it for PRX. Steps up when they need him.
وشو؟
No buys inside here for G2.
والله اسمه روي مام.
Sometimes they will play around with those stingers.
روي.
Just the bandit for Leaf.
بس هذا اوفر هي.
Extra purchase to speak of at all, but
اسفين. والله العظيم اني اسف. والله العظيم حلفت بالله في ذا اشتغل فضل اني ما تغول.
No, it is not.
Okay, it's
اني احس بصدق.
See that one back. I think Trent might have been tucked away, not seen. Otherwise, he was trying to fake it. Either way, Trent finds that opening kill. And that's going to be a Marshall now in hand for this fade.
فقيرة فلافل.
Swing out. PRX.
حسيته جبهت.
Position, but a footstep made there. Leaf.
يا اخي بالله
He will have heard
خلاص
that.
بس. ايش معنى الاسم؟
Why does he read this presence? He does. And he's able to find the shutdown. Leaf now on the floor. Bandit may be recoverable for Valorant if he does go pushing forward towards window.
اهم شيء انك مبسوطة.
Tell you a ton yet.
يا اخي هذه فليب لازم. لا 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 لا. يزعلون مني بعدين.
Starting to make their commit. Now they're starting to make their rotate.
Chest shot there. Jing. Really just this hack and low. Blaze wall set up. Can get some healing across. Back up towards full. Baby this time able to find the headshot. Puts down the enemy Phoenix. Forsaken gone. Envy able to peel back and kill on the Trent, but now he is dead, and it is justified once again. Now in a 1v3, a 1v2. Both players would die instantly to this Marshall. He's got to make a go of it, and he cannot. And just like that, G2 tied up 1-1. This time it's Baby Bay on his feet.
انت اللي سوينا لك ريد.
Well deserved. It's a great headshot there to really open up that round, but it's tough for PRX.
But what happened at the start?
الظاهر.
We need to see what happened with that.
Well, I guess we're not going to see it.
شوف العادة.
I think he just walked right by him, and Trent, I was watching it on the map, and I
الله
assumed
يحييك.
Trent just let him walk by, and then
ذكرت قلت بداهم بثك واعرف ايش معنى المصطلحات. قلنا يا عيال لا تفضحونا. الله يحييك.
Kind of how this match goes sometimes. There were some thrifties in there for sure the last time they played.
الله يسعدك ليش شغف اقسم بالله.
Away from having that run it back online. PRX going to see if they can try to pull off their own.
إذا هي
Yeah, it's another big kind of point of interest of this map is going to be those Phoenixes and how they're collecting orbs. Who's going to be able to take a little bit more control in that regard? Attacker side.
Puts him to 65. Molly just going to be layered forward.
بالله اجل مو هو اللي سوينا اوفر سوينا له
PRX that door is closed.
انا ملخبط يا انتم.
No access granted.
انا متاكد. طب هو جاوبني ايه او جاوبتني ايه؟
تخدم something gets the shot.
Okay, leave for the fadeaway.
فلخ وجهه قبل لا يطلع. والله لو جاب الثالث بس طبعا يكون عادي يعني مو.
Leaf refills the space. Picking apart Forsaken. So once again we turn our sights to Divide to try to see if we can find some additional damage here. Or if it's going to be a fairly clean round here. And clean up for G2 as they look to take the lead. The swoop around the back, has the jump, gets the kill.
1v3.
25 seconds remaining, the spike's still a world away. Divide is going to look to just chuck that Guardian out of there.
على خشمي يا
See if he can maybe headhunt a little bit more.
أنا مسوي لك فول قالها لقيتك بثة.
Baby Bay on that line, eats some damage, but it will be Leaf collecting a third of the round now, one away from that dimensional drift.
2-1 الحين العلم الباي حقهم. أنا ألعب أوفر. قد لعبت اوفر مع الشباب بس صرت العبهم في ستريم. اعطيك نص بول.
He's got it in hand, wants to try to contest that chamber a little bit earlier, perhaps see if they can get Baby Bay unsettled. He's looked really sharp so far.
ثاني اقوى 30 اعرفه. من الاول؟ بوستر.
PRX. What are going to be your map ideas here? This is the side of the map where this comp should be doing pretty well, and G2 absolutely obliterated BBL. That up. They didn't clear the haunt again.
No, they don't. And something immediately down on the floor. And it looks like a very early conversation might need to be had here with PRX. Depending on how this round does end up turning out, but for now, it's a 5v4 advantage to G2.
Definitely been the meta for the coaches this event, hasn't it? Just call timeouts early. Try to get things stabilized. If it's not going your way, don't let that snowball start.
Swing out. Wow. With a damn clean shot. Does get taken down 10 HP. That is a hell of a pickup.
Should feel pretty comfortable now about progressing forward. Taking out a chamber. They're often left to their own devices.
Pass over to Jing. Get that ultimate online. You want to try to use this proactively or in response. Maybe wait for the rescale of G2.
امشي جوجمو لا ياخذ الت.
Looking for the catch here on that operator. Not going to be caught by the molly, but Joamo can swing the corner, jumping around in with the bulldog, puts him down. Now, once again, numbers disadvantage for PRX as Jing is trying to find something off that ult. Cannot get snapped back. Envy going to be good for 2 now. Jing keeping them into an advantage, but Jogamo's fighting back. His own run back in play. Jing shuts it down, swings the corners, trying to fish him out. The re-swing in, the dink, and the 4K! Joamo! A massive round! He keeps G2 in the lead, 3-1, another Red Bull clutch.
Unbelievable stuff here. We're looking at this Phoenix versus Phoenix matchup, and right now, Joamo is winning it. He's hitting some great flashes, making some great plays. And Jing can't get a read on where the run it back came from quick enough to try to smother the angle. Gives Joamo the opportunity, and he's got the 4K. There is going to be that timeout very early, as you alluded to, with the tour de force in hand. A steady sniper. Usually when you're talking about PRX, you're talking about something, but Divide is just as capable in some regards. Maybe not as flashy, but certainly steady. Operator for Baby Bay. Leaf has a judge in garage. Trip going to be set up over towards the front of B. Going to use the smoke here to try to get the angle favorable and get the orb for sure. Let's see if Divide can guess correctly. Nope. Okay, he's not going to wait it out. Doesn't want to try to challenge just yet. They're going to take their time spreading the map. This is something that PRX has started to do a little bit as the tournament has gone on, as their kind of age catches up with them a little bit. They're willing to slow down the pace at times. They're not always that crazy WP gaming team, but they're trying to work the map a little bit, sending some false info on the A side.
He's trying to, but the fact that there's no clear for that Prowler for Envy would tell them a little bit, perhaps. Especially now that you see the duel is starting to scale forward towards that C side, but Leaf still looking to try to push forward. Feel that space, has that judge in hand, but Forsaken strikes in from behind, catching him off guard from garage. Their advantage now, the plant going to be coming through. PRX looking to really seal the deal on this round. As Envy, late lurk, Trademark still in play. Baby Bay not yet going to be struck down, but Envy still able to find Trent at range. Joamo counter spam down the 29. On looking for the reveal. Valen arriving in mid, able to find Envy, but Forsaken again. Finds himself a second. Joamo now struck down. He's here behind the blaze wall, and he's instantaneously locking on, looking for that 4K, but he cannot find it. Baby B now. The 1v2, but the time very much getting away from him. Will just recover the operator and sprint his way out to safety. PRX off the back of the timeout, secure the round.
See if they can chase him all the way down. He is beelining it. Try to just outmaneuver him, but this is just a great round here. Just put up a smoke, grab the orb, work the map a little bit, send a fade, Prowler over. It bought enough, it delayed enough. Envy's then able to tuck in, go for the counter lurk. Forsaken gets 3 with the stinger. It's beautiful stuff from PRX, and I think this is probably the part of the map where you're gonna wanna put some pressure now, is on this C side. Still gonna have to worry about that op, and you're not gonna have one yourself this round. So, looks like they might be thinking back to A, but especially with this composition, might have an opportunity with the tour de force popped here for Baby Bay and Beta.
Yeah, double up.
Who's next?
Trying to make this difficult for them, but Dimensional Drift's going to be used from something nice and early. Blown out off the curveball. Divide tucked around the corner. Trademark going to be popped. Further scaling to be seen off the back of that one, so we'll not be able to find that punish. Nightfall now going across, connects on the 2. Valen and Trent both going to be caught by it. To seize does well to hold them at bay for the moment. Oh, Valen! Decayed all the way down, still somehow finds one, and Baby Bay cleans up another. Jing gone. Taking up and over the top of the box, able to find a kill in exchange. Baby Bay gone. He is being hounded, tracked by Leaf. Turn of the flash, looking for the double face forward. Forsaken nearly has him lined up. Gets Valen to 45.
Baby.
That is the round over, surely.
الظاهر انه عطى صغير السلاح.
So far away. They're looking for him. Unless he can slink his way through, get this kill clean on the Valen, who's going to stay tucked to that A connector entrance. This should be G2 absolutely maintaining the lead.
I certainly think so. G2 so fast to react. Baby Bay gets there so quick. Get that tour de force into play.
30 seconds
Checking
left.
to heaven. First contact fight would be against Trent there at long. There's the swing, there's the spot, and now they know where he's at. Delays it, goes for the drop. Sees Valen, but cannot take him down. 5 HP. G2's IGL stands tall as G2 still out in front, 4-2.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see
نانكسن
continued aggression more on the other
تاكاشي
side of the map here.
لعب جيم بيرفكت ضد انرجي.
You have that Nightfall, it connects on a 2. Valen,
والله
just before his health was starting to come back up, he hits a crucial headshot there to keep PRX stymied. Just individual prowess, and you can see this G2 team, a very different beast than the first time they played at this event. They have looked so much sharper, and they even took a map off of Nongshim, by the way. Something NRG couldn't do earlier today.
Baby Bay playing forward. Forward's taking damage. It's a bit of an info gain there as Jing, once again, trying to collect these orbs, get that next run it back online. But it's been on struggle street so far. Both he and something. Not yet being activated.
And now the trip's been moved over into this garage position, so a little bit of an early warning system for Baby Bay. Can't connect again.
Well, unable to find it. Something jumps across the gap. Smoke, however, here in their face. They have to try to push past this one. Down the backside to try to reinforce. Pop flash. Fully connected to Baby Bay again. Blinded up. Still finds the kill. Joamo now storming forward. As they storm into back plat. Divide going to be good for one, but Forsaken struck down. Envy gone. And just like that is a meat grinder.
هذا حظ الثلاثيني يعرف انا سني انا بدي يجيني على خفيف اخر كم شهر.
This is crazy stuff.
اذبح ذبحات في السموك اقول اللهم لك الحمد. الحمد لله خير وبركه.
And Alex not happy with what he's seeing.
هذول باقي ما خشت 30 باقي لي 3 شهور. بعد 3 شهور الله يعينكم على حظي. بسم الله اطلق يمكن اجيب ايس.
Or gets flashed by the Yoru, one of the two, and then Joamo can just swing in. I mean, again, G2 is so fast. They're being so proactive on these rotations to get into position to slow.
انا خذيت الاغلي اكسس الحين بس باقي لي اخذ الفول اكسس ان شاء الله بعد 3 شهور يكون رسمي كملت 30 سنه.
Envy as well, holding the back line.
في شهر 6.
mind seeing PRX just be a little bit more explosive here with this run it back.
Well, that's what they're trying to do.
امرأة الجنة ايوه عز الشباب.
Molly up and over the top, not going to be able to get a catch. Jing just buying space here for the team. Baby Bay looking for a cheeky shot. Joamo immediately going to be shut down on that one. Balin around the back, is able to find Devi right as Baby Bay gets traded. Now into a 4v4. The drop down Forsaken desperately trying to escape.
الماوس باد ليش في ماوس باده؟
Turn the flash, Joamo scaling in behind Invi, no idea, ends up getting caught off guard. Forsaken now falling as well as Joamo continues to tear them apart.
والله ناويين باللون جنك.
Comes away with 3, looking for that 4th, but Trent will be able to take him down. Noise made, and something there within the smoke. Peeks out, catches him off guard, and PRX managed to rally back for another round win, but still a 2-round lead for G2.
Yeah, it feels like G2 wants to come in here with confidence, wants to give PRX a taste of their own medicine, so they are going to push the tempo, they're going to push the pace, they're going to keep coming until PRX proves they can stop them. And they barely do, and it's Jing who just gets that reset in time. Nicely played out of the smoke there by something, waiting for the sound cues. So you're going to be a stinger for
لا هو كده
You're
مرجوج.
going to have that op for Baby Bay.
ايمه مرجوج كده.
Guardian for Forsaken though. Still a little bit weak on the purchase.
بس اكثر اي مرجوج شفته الى الان هذاك حق ثيف. السونا. هذاك تحس انه منفوض بكهرب ويلعب. شاب كذا
Oh, he collects that every single time.
بغيت يجيب العيد الاشعه.
Just no idea, and he's playing out in front alongside that trip rather than behind it.
Haven't seen him go for that since the eco.
Cost him dearly. So recall on that rendezvous. Peek of the corner, Devi getting the spot out here, looking for the kill, but tag down the 23 has to relocate. Now the leg is spotted, and Joamo will collect it. A 2-player advantage for G2. Something trying to open things up here on the side. Looking for the one, but it's going to be Leaf striking again as Jing will get taken down. The flash connecting something absolutely dead to rights. A flawless round for G2 to collect a 6th-round win in the half.
Their flashes are so on point, so well timed.
راحوا لكل الموسبادات اللي حق.
One of the struggles you're going to have with this composition on the attacker side versus the other is just the layers that you can throw into the mix here.
موسبادي غضبان عليك ابو خالد. ليه؟
Devi, yeah, just not quite aware of his positioning that it could be seen. Makes it easy.
Let's go,
Leaf.
baby! Let's go!
Leaf and Jog have been incredible. Jog in particular, 13-5 right now. And you're going to see the second timeout. So every one of these rounds so crucial here on this attacker side, and Alex knows it. Because flipping over, you don't feel like it's going to get any easier. You feel like it's only going to get harder.
Not only that, but you also just don't have your map pick as that map too. All the more difficult for you as Baby Bay looking for this angle into A mains, continuing to swing the spot there on a Forsaken, but takes a shot a little bit too early and actually gets pressured out. Devi able to find it with that headhunter. Meanwhile, Balin again maintaining control around mid. He's able to find something. The right back pop, the full blind connecting there on the Jing. Still just strafing forward with that bandit in hand, looking for anything that he possibly find, but it's going to be Trent sliding in from behind, catching Forsaken and Invi off guard. And already that early advantage that Devi was able to find. Feels like it was a lifetime ago.
في الغالب. بس الحين ما
كان. But it's Joamo.
Okay.
Joamo did not get the kill. It was Leaf.
I was going to say, if that worked.
Let's pack it up. The off in hand, making plenty of noise. Quick scope from Devi. We'll be able to find Joamo. So if nothing else, maybe some more damage dealt, but doesn't rebalance position on that 9-degree angle. G2 ensuring that they will have a lead at the half, potentially a 9-3 one if they can continue to roll like this.
Yeah, I mean, I think for PRX, you've got to start continuing these C hits. The A side is just unbeatable right now. The way that they're able to get there and just shut you down. And Alex probably saying, I just told you not to do something in that timeout and you went and did it anyway. Sometimes they just kind of have a mind of their own, do the PRX players.
It's that and a little bit of flavor text around it.
Yeah, sure.
شوف جي 2 كيف يلعب. واحد قال لي اشرح. حاطين تشامبر في السي ويورو تبيه جاهز انه يطلع سي تي. تمام، في الغالب انه يوصل تبيه بس انها ضاف زق فيها. والترب جراج. 2 اي دائما 2 اي. بالعاده فينيكس يحول مع اسرع على حسب. اذا فينيكس يبغى يفرم الاورب يروح يلعب اي لونج، ياخذ الاورب ويرجع بي ويسوي سواب مع لاسترا. لكن إذا ما يبغى الاورب تكون في البي. وبي ار اكس يلعب ديفولت، بس ما هو فالح معه لا الاي ولا البي، ولا اقدر اح بي. ما خاب ظني ما اقدر اح بي. السي فالحه معه، بس يبغى له يضبط اموره اكثر شوي. قال لك السي الافضل له، ليش؟ لانه محشمين تشامبر بزياده. تشامبر سهل انك تكاونتره، هم يلعبون سلو ويدرون ان تشامبر يلعب اوب، فما في داعي. ادري ان انت معك تشامبر ولا معك فاست انتري في السايت، بس العب جراج، العب 3 جراج. والله العظيم بي ار اكس لو كسر التشكيله، والله لو كسر التشكيله وراح نيون او جت بيدمرون تشامبر. بس انه ما عندهم انتري، فيلعبون على فلاشات ورتم سلو تفريم اورب، لان فينيكس يورو بوث تيمز. ما في الا الطحاطيح الاتيام الثانيه، نانكشن تي 1. الظاهر الفريقين الوحيدين اللي لعبوا بذا التشكيله هذول جي 2 بي ار اكس.
As Valorant tucked away into the corner, not going to be caught by the Nightfall, but does get caught by Jing's flash, but he can't find the follow-up. His friend will be able to sit him down now. His Nightfall immediately going to be online. Something there in hell. Able to find one. Envy gets a snapback on Joamo.
يا اخي اقسم بالله انهم
Meanwhile, Leaf, a scouting mission, trying to see what he can spot. To go into this 3v3, but the spike still in hand, now stranded at hell. Envy needs to fight his way out, and there's no way for anyone to come to his rescue.
والله يبدو مشروع ريتيل قبل لا يبدأ.
Down, Divide cannot find the flick this time, and now it is all on Forsaken.
يشكلنا فلانك يمكن.
The noise made, the first one found. Tries to fake the TP.
يا عيال يسويها هذا المجنون يسويها.
Joamo spotted, swinging, and
قايل لكم يسويها.
hits the transfer. He gets the 3K red.
قايل لكم يسويها. قبل امس في ماب بير ثنتين بقى يجيبها كلتش. هو يلعب استر.
Time and time again, it should be over. It should be 8-4.
واو لان هالهاف براوند يدرس. براوند بيرجع المنتل فوق.
Get the rest of PRX aligned. I don't know, but we're going to go to the halftime break, and we'll see what happens when we come back to the second half.
I felt like the game plan here for PRX was very one-dimensional on that side of the map. So you're on the defender side. Is this just going to be a comp thing where it turns out that these comps are really good defensively against each other because you have so many flashes, you have so much stall potential? Big push out here. Again, G2 loves the 4-1 on their pistols. So once you have contact, you can't make it work.
I cannot escape. Too slow there on that rendezvous. Some damage is going to be suffered by Leaf as the curveballs continue to fly. That pitch is coming in, and Envy's just going to be overwhelmed and struck down now. A 2-player advantage to G2 as he looks for this pistol.
تكفون ما نبغاهم يقولون
He should have this one well in hand.
5v2 5v3 معلش.
Flash out with a no catch. Trying to find something here from Heaven. Goes for the drop down. Can I get the drag across? Instead, it's going to be Joamo coming away with 3. And now just something slowly creeping his way forward at Sewers. He will fall. 4 players surviving. G2 scoop up the pistol. Joamo fast tracking that ult.
Joamo is absolutely ridiculous right now. He is tearing this match apart. I don't like the protocols here for PRX. Almost all of G2's pistols are 4-1 splits early. So once you see that heavy stack, once you see that contact, I want Devi out of there instead of trying to challenge, because you're going to be coming into an angle density of guns that you are not favored in. Instead, he tries to challenge, and then PRX is slow to react, and Joamo, you can't give Joamo opportunities like that, not with the form he's in today. He's just barreling on in there. Some flashes to clear, checks of some angles, diligence being due. Now you're going to be running into, at the very least here, the strong side for PRX. Some shotguns in the mix on the other side of the map, though. Forsaken does have a shorty here, back of sight.
Crash just there on the corner of the box. It's going to be a fake. Forsaken spotted on that jump peak. Meanwhile, Prowler scouts out that cubby tuck there from Envy. He's looking for the grab. Trying to take him down, leading the charge. Blazewall will get set up. Damage suffered, and now Baby made a fall, but Trent is there as that second layer. Gen armor. Patching him up as best as possible, but still fairly low on health. G2 not considering a re-wrap. Looking to still play this out forward into this A site, but something has now arrived and does have that Bucky as Forsaken swing in. Will be struck down. If he swings forward, this is going to be something dead to rights. There it is. Plays off that haunt absolutely gorgeously. Finds the kill, and now it's just Divide to try to see if he can get some more damage in. Allen for the plant. Full health.
Planted.
Easier for him to escape. Swoop forward, chest shot, connecting. Look for the follow-up, but Leaf will hold his own with that bandit. 9-5, another day at the office so far here for G2 as they look now for a bonus conversion.
Yeah, they're so smart, man, the way that they wait this out. They know that eventually PRX is going to get greedy for that Marshall. They've got layers to it. They kind of fake like they might be rotating. That pulls Devi off the site. That little pause they take gives them really nice positioning, catches PRX enough off guard that they could work the extra angle, get something for free, eliminate the Bucky. All those little things they do come off the back of just a little hesitation, and it works an absolute treat. PRX is going to stack up a lot there.
That sees Molly, but they're able to avoid it.
9. اوه البونس راوند الحين.
Now pressure Baby Bay, forces him back, tags him to 60. While Envy, forward scale, moves on red and catches Joamo a bit by surprise. Early kill found as well as that early damage. PRX decent to deny a bonus conversion.
I'm curious.
What?
Prowler doesn't get anything on the other side, but it looks like G2 wants to commit to C. PRX going for the hard read here so far with Devi able to still control sewers. B with the trip set up just in case they pivot in that direction.
Forsaken now though. At risk. Ball out, something able to hold down Garage, Leaf dead on that entry. Now G2 very much held at bay. Trent is trying to open up this B side a little bit, but something swoops him around the back and clears him out. Might just have these last two aligned as well, and he will. A 4K from something. A flawless anti-bonus for PRX.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Putting some pressure early into long A. That allows Envy to scale forward. Joamo was just considering swapping back to his gun. He got caught pushing out.
قوة كفة
بالسيفيك ريجن
يعني شوف الاتيام الصاطية الحين.
Make sure you deal with that player.
Let's go, boys.
So okay.
T1
to start for PRX, but still some
جنجي
work to
اللي
do.
له فترة متخاذل.
3 rounds just to catch up to tie.
T1
Gonna be the operator there for Baby Bay. Couple half armors in the mix.
Spot out, but have to assume that Envy also catching a glimpse of that operator.
نكشن تأهل توب 1 يب البطولة
They're just trying to
الأولى.
read a tendency here. Saw this a lot from G2 when they play this map well, is that they start to
إن شاء الله البطولة الجاية
use
DRX.
that Phoenix on the B side.
Baby trying to find that flick. Just shy of the mark. Would have been a massive punish. Big opening kill to be found. End up eluding him, but now G2 getting stacked up once again. 4 players working their way towards this A site. Just going to be clearing that Prowler with a knife. In the meantime, Jing peek down mid, see if he spots anything, but no one's at home. We'll jump back over. Now it's going to be 2 players of PRX to try to slow down this approach, stem the tide. He's going to be already going to be spotted out. Flash flying, sees not going to connect, and Envy able to shut down Joamo, but does get tagged down to 30.
انفي لو يطلع بكل زايد.
Backpedaling the plan for now, not able to come through. The spike, once again, exiting back through sewers. Jing looking for that 3rd kill, cannot find it. Trent manages to shut him down. But it's only 30 seconds remaining.
Left.
And now all 4 players of PRX are saddled here on this A site.
Gonna split 2-2. Maybe leave just Forsaken there. Why's gonna double check B. It's gonna be a save.
يعطونهم سي وبيلعبون بي.
We also have that operator.
اوريدي جراج ممسك
Carry
خلاص.
that one over. So PRX stringing together another round, trying to close this gap.
هلا وليد يلا حيه مرحبا ومسهلا.
Very clean fashion as well.
بشرك
Just
الامور
Jing is the
طيبة.
only casualty.
انت حالك عساك طيب.
Those are the next
كيف
one, that
الصحة؟
one back available as well.
And this time, you know, it's Jing who's able to step up with some really nice curveballs, some good flashes that completely smother G2 out of this hit. Baby Bay, I don't know how that misses, my man. This is a great one right here. Catches two, completely blind. Trent tries to do something, but those two kills right there. They already flashed once before he even
صراحة باتمان فنان، لكن الحق انفي ما هو بسيء. الصراحة اشوف الاثنين كويسين.
Just like we saw a jog, so that seems to be how these
والله كلهم كويسين، اقسم بالله.
It's going to come down to some of those flash timings for the defenders. Those are real difference makers.
حسيت انفي يناسب بي ار اكس اكثر من باتمان.
Closer and closer, approaching on this position, but Baby Bay should be favored. Now it's going to be Divine able to find him just a little bit faster. The op going to be recovered. Leaf now with that enhanced sees the elbow, and Divine gets another.
يا أخي what؟ ليش؟
Just pulled off the angle for a split second.
ليش فك الام؟
Ends up paying the iron price. Two big critical kills found here. Something spotting out Valen. G2 trying to find something again around B side. Still that trademark. Posted around the corner, and still Divine fragging. Finds himself a third. Trent now trying to see if he can get some damage. Gets a leg shot on the Jing. Will be flushed out. It's going to be another flawless for PRX. A bit of the heels of G2. One round separating.
I mean, Divine here. The first one okay. Just sees the shoulder of Baby Bay. The second one, he just swings and gets him.
That last little reposition from Leaf.
Yep.
Ends up costing him dearly. And off the back of that, G2 are going to be calling their first timeout of this map. Not wanting for PRX to catch up. We know how momentum relatively safe.
He's okay so far. We're a little concerned, but we're not at DEFCON 5 yet.
Run it back available for Joamo. Players with that half armor. Double up setup here for PRX. By again, looking for that push. Leaf send out that flash. I just tucked here for the moment. Spot on the one, trying to get the flick. Has to make his exit surely, but no, he stays. He sticks around a little bit longer. He's able to find the kill on the lead. Joamo on the push, still able to find the kill though. Trades it back a 1-for-1 in the end. The ult has been interrupted, and now look at where something's gotten to. All the way forward. The peak getting ready to come in. A headshot. Takedown Valen gets his and gets the hell out.
It's a huge man advantage now for PRX that can spread the map a little bit. Try to wait out G2. They have to work for that space.
معليش.
Try to contest garage.
معليش كنت أشوف حاجة بس مهمة.
It's one of the parts of the map with this comp that often is something.
معليش والله العظيم جاني شيء مهم والله. وش اللي فاتني؟ ما سمعت معلق. سموحة. أنا شكلي بطفي الجوال. عشان ما عاد يجيني مسج وقتي. اوكي 3-2 سوى تاك 2 الباقيين يدري عنهم.
Jing losing that out in be spotted. Dead. Baby Bay finds that kill. Another 1v1. Jing at 87. Trent at 46. And it catches Jing. Hopping up. Back on his feet. G2 again maintain that lead. They deny PRX from tying it up once again.
It's nice ideas for PRX, but you need to try to challenge Garage there if you're not going to watch that angle. Something knows it just came down to a timing. He was watching it. Envy oversteps there. I don't know what he's doing, getting stuck at that corner. And then Jing, the worst timing possible. I mean, just a couple really awful timings for PRX. Trying to get that seize Molly, and it does work this time.
Yeah, works a damn treat. Joamo dead.
كومبو رانك ضبط في البطولة يسعد لي. مرة واحدة يعطونا سموك مرة. ايش رايك؟
PRX have their forces in the right position. Paranoia across, not connecting on the lead, but as he's trying to set the flash, he gets caught by Jing on timing. Swing out, Trent gonna be good for one, but then immediately falls to Forsaken's hand. Baby Bay with this tour de force.
ليه ما يعطي الجن فالن؟
To be the turning point in this round. We'll be able to find another one. Forsaken.
فالن ما معاه ولا؟
Swap of the weaponry. Looking to try to hold this one up the half. Baby Bay trying to be the hero. Goes for the push for Divine. Shuts him down. Keeping him protected. Going for the body block. But goes absolutely nuclear with the sheriff in hand. Another Red Bull clutch. Another round. Just swept out from underneath the PRX's feet. How does he do this?
It's just G2 who's got the clutch, and he comes at a perfect angle.
The band's just aim training on them in an elimination match.
Unbelievable. They've got the clutch gene today. It's going to be something with an op. Divine on his ult, tour de force. So again, double snipers in play.
يا أخي خاف على الماوس باد ما أبغى أشوفه.
Already added
واضح إن الصورة وسخة.
On that scale forward once again. Trying to replicate that success here outside of A lobby. Spotted the one though and leave. Able to tuck away. Avoids the shot.
صورة بنت أنمي خلاص.
The haunt in, just trying to go for a timing. Has to back off. Space now surrendered to G2.
كانوا يلعبون G2 شرف بس.
Across, join in, force that A side of the map.
وش الدق يا حبيبي؟ 4x4.
Now continuing onto the C site. Trying to work his way back in here, but with the operator, it's proved to be so damn difficult. Jing, get on the run it back. Able to shut down the ultimate. Meanwhile, Forsaken forward into the smoke, gonna be good for one. Looks for the second.
أحس إنه Forsaken moment. لا خلاص ما عاد أحس.
Able to find Joamo, but not before his omen falls. Swing in, Jing gets Trent. The cleanup is like a damn
Jing moment.
Quick exit play to ring around the rosies, just around the corner and leave. Gives him a parting gift kill. Divine will have the final say in this round. Looks himself the weapon, 3 players surviving. PRX. Deny map point from G2.
Yeah, and now is one of the rounds where I wouldn't mind seeing G2 try to reestablish some presence at long A, because PRX has got the read. They're able to post Divine up so deep early that they can lean to the other side of the map. Some of those early shots don't go their way, but they're able to recover quickly and thwart any hope that G2 had in that round. Forsaken gets up close and personal. Denies VALORANT.
لا حقت الصيني اللي قالها something معليش.
Instead, it looks like it's going to be just Trent on his own. Fade v fade.
Something. He's found it.
ويا ليته ينبح يا فونز.
See if he can double up. He can leave. Offers it to him as Jing finds himself another 2 kills out in the mid. Pops the molly, gets himself healed back up the full, and now it's just Trent with a classic.
كم باك زغيل. كم باك ما يبعيد يا عيال.
What the hell he can do. Be 1 charge away from that ult. Taking point for this execution. Oh, but he's misread it. He'll be high there to bail him out. Keeps him protected, so another flawless for PRX once again. Single round away from tying this up.
Okay.
وش اللي قطع ورجع؟ ما قطعت ولا رجعت ولا شيء موجود.
Kind of curious to see what their methodology is. If they're just going to let Baby Bay try to control long A by himself, or if they're going to go for a big hit.
Trent wondering how he wasn't able to find that kill. Big sigh of relief from Jing's mother there in the audience. G2 have done so well, beating back PRX every single time. They're on the cusp of tying the score.
PRX is just pushing the map everywhere.
Running back as well as a Cosmic Divide available for G2. They're both going to be invested immediately. Quick little exit here from Forsaken. To overstay is welcome, but it's supposed to be all the way into the back towards the spawn. Meanwhile, Jing is catching Joamo through the ult. Trademark is still set up there watching this back angle. Past it, using the Cosmic Divide, potentially against them.
فورسيكن
The
وراه.
net for now, but Valen
اخي يا فورسيكن
catches a glimpse
يا اخي
of
عليه اقسم بالله
Divine.
فورسيكن عطى شيء سهل ما يجيب،
Knows that it's a
عطى
double
صعب
coming
1v5
through.
يسوي لك شيء مستحيل.
Valen holding here, the rest of G2, eyes focused forward, Divine out dead, Jing gone as well on the side, something trying to exit, and he cannot. And it is just Shelby, and he's only going to be good for one. Once again,
point.
G2 denying PRX as they move up to map point.
Tremendous map awareness here. Valen turns around at the perfect time to check the flanks because Forsaken sees another player up on plat, so he's not ready for that close angle, even though he sneaks past that backline utility. But we know that he's going to go for stuff like that. That's a great read, great awareness from your IGL, and that basically thwarts that round. PRX, I think, doing a lot of good things in that round in terms of trying to make a C counterplay, but they're outdone. G2 even better.
والله يهبني على قولكم شغله
This is
بديت
what I want to
اكرهها.
see. Be a little bit patient here.
بديت اكره لما يجون تيم يلعبون ذا التسكيله.
And try to make your
تسكيله
way
مميته
forward
وغثيثه
towards
اقسم
long
بالله
A,
تحدك.
establish a little bit of presence, but
الدفند ضدها متعب.
with something so far up on C Cubby.
Right, again, alone for a moment. Shot not going to be connecting. Joamo to start scaling forward. The Nightfall to go across, connecting just under Divine. Meanwhile, their own Nightfall out of response, and Divine is able to find a stray shot there on the leaf. Meanwhile, Envy still trying to hold down the angle from Sewers alongside Jing, who did get traded out, but Envy's good for his second. The spike now on the floor. Baby Bang finds himself in a 1v4. Find the damage. Can he pull off the clutch? It would be such a monstrous one. First flick attempt up towards heaven. Not going to be found. And it will be Divine to put him down. PRX. One away from tying it up again, and this time it would mean OT.
Well, now think back to how important that round that Forsaken won at the very end of the first half is.
Very.
It might end up being the difference maker here between going to OT and not. Obviously, it's the difference maker because we're still playing the map. Divide up to 22 kills. Rock solid, and it's going to be timeout for G2. Their last two. Go into that well. You haven't tried yet. See if you can catch PRX
كل ما
off
يجي ما
guard.
في من هو؟
See if they don't really have a great answer themselves. They're
طيب
going to
بغاد كل ما يجي ما في سبحان الله سبحان الله بس هذا اللي اقدر اقوله سبحان الله. اليوم اللي ما رحت فيه يعني ما قطعت بس ابو الجيم الاول الماب الاول بس الهاف الاول. والجيم اللي راحت ما كنت اسحب.
It is quite interesting. That's been their methodology for a lot of this defender side is double ops. Try to slow these G2 players down at range. This looks this smells like
you
all
won.
the way.
You won the 1v1.
Spot out.
سجل عندك 1-0 على شلبي.
A little bit more. Gate crash going to be cleared. Has to set up another one.
كان no yes no yes you won.
It's in their spawn.
You are 1 me 0.
Basically just alongside some things. Jing gonna look to try to clear out this Bucky. Oh, the turnaround. Looking for that haunt.
Yes.
Finds it. No way. He finds the kill.
يا حبيبي شلون يجيب ليف ياخذ اوكي طلع مات اوكي.
Shut him down a 1-for-1, but that's a run it back out of the
اوكي
equation
يعني
now.
علته. I am black too. Still you won the خلينا نشوف
Push forward, gets himself up to lumber.
يبغون ايش هم كنسلوا ليه اصلا ما تبغى كذا. واو جاومو
Look for the flash out to Trent. Meanwhile, back over to B-side. Finds Envy. Opens it now. The plant can come through. It's like 2v4.
يلا دورني كيف تلعبوا
PRX try to push this into overtime.
5v2.
Otherwise G2 be taking away their map pick, and Joamo, he's going to be advantaged here, you would think. And he is. Something dead now, just all on Divide. Dodges out the haunt, but they are just playing so damn elusively. Joamo re-wraps in through the C site, now back towards Garage. Divide completely surrounded.
كيف نبغى؟
With no real hope. Needs to find some kills and find them now, but he cannot.
يجي فازوا في ماب PRX.
G2 get the map win, 13-11.
انت صاحي ترسي رقمك متونة. صاحي. دق عليك 600 واحد الحين.
them from Masters Santiago.
سموك جاب ممكن. يلا بسم الله بسم الله بدينا. محظوظين ما اعطيتكم اعلان يا عيال. بالعاده اعطيكم.
Toxic screen, another util going to cut that off. Jing pinged out there as well.
Not going, cleared there. It's full side control taken at the moment for G2. Winning on something, rather on.
Whoa.
Okay, I was going to say on Forsaken to join the fight here, but PRX just taking the pulls individually. Able to come away with 3. The sliding Joamo looking for a little bit more. It's going to be another opening pistol going over to PRX.
ريكس ضمن البستل بنقفل التصويت اللي ما صوت. سريع.
Question is, can they avoid the catastrophe that occurred back on Haven? Close out this anti-eco round.
It almost feels like they took a page out of
ما ناخذ البستل
doing to them on Haven and just going for the
ارحب ما حد عليكم السلام. ما حد توني اقبل الريكوست حق الديسكورد فريند. توني انتبه وادخل الديسكورد لاني ساحب على الريكوست مسج ريكوست فريند واشوف الناس اللي واقبل اللي فقبلتك الزبده.
I like the decision making there from PRX. Wait it out.
منور الحته.
Strong stack in place. Catch them before they can really get into some.
اللي فاز الماب الاول G2. قبلني انا طيب. اغسل لي طيب.
Just trying to make some noise and trying to put some pressure on Devi, who's all on his own with just a sheriff.
Know that he can do some damage, but against the numbers.
قفلت. حدث عندك مقفل. مقفلين الشباب. متكبر انت بخالد. اوه ليف.
Still going to be Forsaken Providence. He comes away with a third. Baby Bay will shut him down. Some damage going to be dealt, but Indy with a clean tap. Bring this round to its conclusion, and PRX will start things off with 0.
مرحبا مسهلا.
Well, it's a lot of damage done though. Some good flashes early from Forsaken to help out Devi a little bit here. That one's really nicely placed. Long range for that last one. Leaf really good with the bandit today. He's had some impactful kills. I tell you what, G2, the vibes are good right now. They're having fun. They were hyped up. They were walking out on stage. They were jumping up and down. They're bringing the energy today. It's going to be on to PRX to start to match, to find their groove. They're a team that, when they start to get a little bit silly, they start singing in the comms, drawing hearts on the walls. That's when they're at their best, but they haven't had that mojo just yet.
شوف الباي حقهم.
Potentially here is again Devi widely alone. Snakebite on that side, so Joamo greatly aware of his position. Pushes that wall, however, does end up losing his life. It's going to be an immediate rewrap from G2. Back across to join in with Valen. She's been staring at that B site. Nothing spotted. Calls the full rotation. Something, however, trying to get a catch. He'll be able to get the double shot across. Leaf now struck down. 2-player advantage for PRX. They look to convert this bonus.
That's massive because it's going to buy them some time now to get back into positions. Try to do some damage to deny entry.
تقدر تقول انفيوجينج.
Fishing for anything in mid, but all of PRX now leaning towards another flood
ديفاي ما قصر. بس حسيت فورسيكن وسمثينج طافين. ما بالاول.
Just go ahead and seal the deal on this. Pack it up nicely with a bow on top. This plant unable to be committed to quite just yet. Just the taps here from Trent. Now loses his life, and Forsaken will mow down the final two for a flawless bonus conversion. 3-0 start for PRX.
What an answer. After winning a pistol to start map 1 and then losing the anti-eco, PRX converts their bonus here on Breeze. Looking really rock solid. Jog there just a little bit off as he's swinging. Devi a little bit quicker to the punch. See the crosshair just dragging up towards him. And now for another dose of early timeouts here at Masters. Okay, it's going to be a stinger for Jog. Some Sheriff's Leaf with another bandit. He does have full armor here. So he's going to look to try to kick down the doors. They're going to leave Devi all on his lonesome on A once again. He is there.
Same setup here for PRX widely. Devi make the call. Get the TP join in from Forsaken. Try to push back the forces of G2. Start not going to be finding anything. Pop flash. Attempt there on the corner, but Forsaken able to turn away from that one, but cannot escape. Does get taken down now. Weapon upgrade going to be grabbed by Joamo. Handle in hand as the spike gets planted. First advantage. Shock dart. Lobbed in. Not going to be able to find the catch ultimately, but Jing will be able to take down Leaf.
لا بعالم البث وين تبين اكون في اي عالم؟ يستن ويروح.
Inside the box, the ping coming in. But the cover fire from Envy looking good. He's able to find Joamo, but Valen finds one in response. The Sheriff ringing out, but now Jing gets himself a second. The tap of the defuse, and Valen alone here in main. Buying some time with the grab well, but Jing right back over onto this one, and something runs him down with the shorty. A 5-0 start for him on the Jet, a 4-0 start for PRX on the map.
Yeah, so one of the biggest changes I noticed in this round versus, say, the pistol was that G2 swings the smoke together. They're creating this extra angle here with Jog, so Leaf goes out with him. Might have been Trent, but they want to get a little bit extra pressure. Don't leave Jog out on his own as that duelist. Have that extra layer when you're swinging out to counter PRX before they can get into that flood. So it's just a little timing thing it felt like there. Still though, PRX had the firepower and the savvy to get the round to go.
Something calling out Valen's aim there.
Thanks again.
End up fighting him in the rear here, but for now, tucked back, avoided the concuss. The relay bolt going to be lobbed in. Quick dash over the side. It's a slide forward from Joamo. He's able to find one, but Baby going to be on the exchanges. Forsaken is able to find him as well. Just out there in mid. Looking for a little bit more, just basically shoulder to shoulder alongside Joamo. His way quite far forward there at elbow, but now Forsaken able to strike. Immediately throws on the dimensional drift. Will be able to scout it out. Spot on the one, he's just trying to intercept him, and oh man!
يا حبيبي.
What a ballsy play from Forsaken!
يا حبيبي Forsaken والله جره
Gets
جره.
himself the 3K. Now on the approach here from the back, and Valen will be able to note it.
3v2.
Finds the shutdown, causes a divide, going to be called in immediately from Valen. Do they anticipate this second layer in from behind? No, they do not. Divide able to strike.
5-0.
PRX going to be continuing with the win streak. To pass this over, the defuse likely to the hands of Divide and try to get that pit online.
What a call here from Forsaken to keep scaling in towards mid. Catches Leaf a little bit off guard, and this opens up an extra angle. Even though somehow Valen's able to turn the flash that Forsaken throws through the window, like you mentioned, that extra layer of divide catches him off guard.
Timeout.
And that's huge. You get that cosmic divide away from them. It will be an eco with the overdrive in play for Jog. So he's just going to try to sell a bit of a fake. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Timeout.
Strong and not really able to get much going. Joamo is the best with 3 kills so far here in 5 rounds. Forsaken is 9.
This is the 3-2-1 countdown across the players for G2. Going to be cleared inside of shop. 5 players stacked up now. Hunter's Fury going to be
I am the hunter.
for that catch. And he has caught them indeed.
Wow.
Plenty of damage going to be dealt. Cannot find the elimination, but Valen and Baby they both jumped. 45 and 20 on the health bars.
Timeout معناته وقت مستقطع.
They've completely stemmed the tide.
I like that.
اسعد لي ام
They
الشات.
rip that overdrive quick.
سعد لي ام
Place to shut it all
يا
down.
حبيبي.
Use that rebound to
ترجمة
confirm their
دليفري.
presence. Get the damage, get some value. Another pause. Yeah.
Just checking, seeing if anyone scales off of that. The drone will go through. Spots him out. In the meantime, the rest of the players starting to go on the push. Clear the clone, and Jing will be flushed out. As well, able to find a buy. Suddenly, G2 start looking alive and well here in this round. Overdrive to expire, but now Envy to fall. Finds Valen before getting taken down, and Forsaken not reading the position. Suddenly, it's just something alive.
والله جابوها.
And he's got to make his exit.
اقسم بالله جابوها. تايماوت محله.
The second timeout in desperation. Looking to work wonders here for them. Something. Snappy shot. He is still a force to be reckoned with. Surely, there's no way to try to play this one out. He'll just be a lurk and a linger, an attempt at more damage into a save on this operator as G2 get themselves on the board for the first time here on Breeze.
Yeah, it's just this, again, an extra little pause that they take. The clone baits Jing. He reveals his position. The shot's hit. Baby Bay not going to collect anything. Something to be ready for it. it's a thrifty, a MasterCard thrifty for G2.
يا أخي اللي في الجمهور ذا ودك تلطمه شوي.
Again, we saw it on Haven. That really kind of confuses PRX, where they're just not quite ready. They're not able to really read that it's a pause. They have to go exploring some of the map. He gets caught running out.
أدري والله
Doesn't
العظيم
even
إني
look in towards that fast lane. There's like 3 players walking down the middle of a fast lane. Devi's looking for somebody to go the other way. Catch him off guard. Again, an unchecked corner for Forsaken, or didn't check it hard enough. Early.
ثرفتي ان يكون الباي حقك اقل من الباي اللي ضدك تفوز عليه. لا هذا ايه ثرفتي. ما تشوف حاطين اعلان ماستر كارد مع الثرفتي، يعني انك سيف انفستمنت يعني. مو شرط يكون، لا اهم شيء يكون الباي حقك اقل من الباي حقهم. كمية الجولد اللي اندفعت ذا راوند. او حسبة الجولد اللي معك، اسلحتك يعني حسبتها اقل. شوفي وين والله ولا بيكم. اي ثرفتي، اتكلم عن ثرفتي. الفلولس ايوه انك تذبحون الكل ولا حد منكم مات. والتيم ايس قلنا ان كل واحد يذبح واحد والتيم ما يموت. او مو بلازم، ما له دخل موت، بس كل واحد يذبح واحد.
Valen on the back line, so reliable here for G2, so aware of PRX trying to go for these lurks. PRX trying to short the defenses a little bit. 3 players onto that area. Leave Ilya, try to lock down mid. They're going to leave the B site widely undefended. Maybe just see if, you know, G2 is thinking A most of these rounds. We need to make sure that we deny that. Play for a little bit of retake otherwise. Jump peek there. Got a spot, I believe, onto Baby Bay. He's got the operator too. Seems to be some kind of mid-consideration.
And the lean in towards A. The triple stack set up in a gate crash. Just outside of bridge.
They're worried about a player at elbow from mid-top, so they use the toxic screen, set up their pathing. It's going to be a crunch.
Long at the ready to try to slow this down. Has that fight. Sends it. Shallow 1 damage, not going to be found, but it has to be respected. Another paranoia off the back of that, and some spam through. Jing taking Joamo down to 35.
Stability. ثلاثة في السايت.
Still is going to be standing for the time being. The relay bolt will connect.
استن على كيفك.
The pyramids and
اوكي ولا قدرت العب ولا كل. الحين ممكن جوجمو يموت ويتغي خويه. بس بيسويها هنا السؤال ولا بينتظر؟ هذا اللي صار. لو جوجمو ميت من اول كان التريد شغال.
They are starting to come alive. They're starting to figure this out.
التايم اوت جاي يمشي طبالين.
3 rounds now in a row.
أليكس ضغط الزر.
That potential punish on this operator.
إيه اللي مشغول في البطولات. ما أقدر أصور. والله ما أقدر والله.
Catch anybody from PRX. Maybe gonna get a chance here.
Just but no, he's making noise. So the shot will be there. Something will be able to find the kill. But already, the knives online. It's not much going to be gained from it. They're not given this space.
No.
You think back to what happened. G2 up against T1, that 2 to 10 half on Haven. They managed to take it all the way into overtime and close it out. Lock up a 2-0.
الله يسمع منك يا تامبو.
Trying to avoid suffering the same fate as the Pacific Brothers. Timeout call to try to see if they can get some more rounds from this defender's side.
كيف تختارها؟ لازم تجرب كل الرولات تعرف.
The operator in hand. Carried over for something. It is half armors across the board. Jump peek out from Forsaken. Trying to play them in. As Recon gets cleared before it could even hit the floor. Shot going through right between Val's legs. Unable to find a critical punish. Now G2 have the B site opened up.
Got Baby Bay watching from behind, looking for that lurk player.
It's being made the swing out. Forsaken trying to find Trent. Again, the off shot ends up going wide, but Forsaken just swings the corner, finds Leap instead. There it be made. Baby Bay gets his pound of flesh. He gets that late lurk that he was looking for as Jing will fall. Player advantage though, established for PRX as they try to go for this plant. Valen being encroached upon, and Envy swinging in from the back.
اوه قلت بضيع.
That kill. But now
حلقة طلع واحد.
it's all on Trent. Out into the open for something to collect. 9-1 on the Jet. 6-3 on the board. PRX breaking this minor win streak from G2.
Yeah, kind of going back to something that had worked for them a few rounds previously. They put a lot of pressure.
خلاص إن شاء الله بعد البطولة تعال.
Force G2 to respect it. Then Forsaken just keeps walking
بعد
down
العيد
there,
إن شاء الله.
heading in towards Cannon. Takes players along the way. Oh, Divide through the wall there. Absolutely ridiculous. Just a little bit of a change up. And yeah, Alex this time he's not angry, so he likes what he sees.
Still fairly similar reactions between the coaching staff. 4 ultimates now for PRX. Joamo one away from an overdrive. Doesn't have that vandal. It's Jing posted up. He'll just go ahead and give him the ult in depth. TP across the side. Clear out on the drone. And for now, G2 realized the door at A is shut.
Yeah, and this is going to open up some space for Forsaken. Wander through something as well to create a bit of a crossfire here.
مرتين بالجيم كامل لكل تيم. إذا راحت اوفر تايم بعد الاوفر تايم الاول كل تيم ياخذ تايم اوت.
Just that clone to lead the way. Something not biting on it. Holds the angle, maintains his composure, and finds the follow-up. What a nasty flick!
Whoa, kill something.
It's Valen dead. Now the spike being ushered to I don't know where. Trent's got money. The rest of the team, not so much. Something 12-1-0.
Jeez. Someone call the ambulance for G2 on that one. There's a hospital flick in there.
30 seconds
Absolutely ridiculous.
Nothing more for Trent to do. Try to survive these next 20 plus seconds.
والمشكلة something ما أشوف يبدع إلا ببريز.
However, nearby enough on the prowl.
غيره ما شفت.
Love to take this weapon out of his hands.
شكلها ظالمين بيورو.
Scout this position for now.
10 seconds left.
Things coming down. Reading that there's going to be a player nearby, and Trent is dialed in on the right angle and should be favored for the kill. The swing to come in, and Envy to win it out. A flawless round for PRX.
ما دخلوا بيلعب أوب هو.
They lock up a lead.
اسمه زي كذا.
Potentially look to make this a 9-3.
It's little things that they're doing. Goes high again. Profits.
Ooh. Slow it down.
Ooh.
Slow down more. Yes.
Oh, there it is. It's just crazy. Night and day differences, but it's a little bait and switch again. You know, they tried to tee up something with a bunch of util, a jump peek. This time it's a TP to try to fake that they've left some presence open in mid. This looks like full-on commit towards a B hit. Divide ready with the snake bite.
Drone try to check around towards elbow. Snake bite to delay. Hunter's Fury is available, but for now, Joamo just a silent slide forward. Now the overdrive is going to be popped. The drag across.
ولا على بليز دم قوة ضربك يا جوامو.
Looking to pull off another thrifty
لا
as Envy.
ما
Work down to 7 HP. Swing at the corner. Forsaken says hello. It's a second op in play.
لا انفي بس.
That very much hampers the chances of being able to get this retake going. Knives to be popped.
Missed him.
Doesn't turn around. Something, does he read it? Yes, he does. The slice and the dice. Forsaken the spot out. Goes for the exit. Comes out around the back, finding Valen. Trying to find himself a no-scope. Will get punished and Envy will fall. G2 Still fighting back. Another MasterCard thrifty up their sleeve.
It's been something that plagues PRX is giving up these thrifties, but
7-5 ولا 8-4
Joamo able to break through just a little bit. I'm not sold on this double operator stuff today for PRX. I think you're better off just leaving the one. I think you're hampering yourself a little bit too much when you have to go for these
وفي التبي
retakes.
واليوتل.
Not giving yourself those same kind of options to be explosive and creative.
He clears me.
Let's see if they don't have the money for it this time.
Will just be the one. Half armors, rotation coming through, and there's something is just dialed in.
وقاعد يضيع ما شاء الله عليه.
This is something we've been waiting to see all year from him, when he just can take over with the operator. Really haven't seen the consistency we've come to expect.
Since the playoffs started here at Masters Santiago.
Yeah, he's really starting to hit another level when PRX needed him the most.
Double watch in mid, Cosmic Divide to be called through. Drones exchanged on either side. Ping reveal onto Divide, backside, but something just peeks back in. Bites off a little bit more. Meanwhile, Forsaken, the late linger on the A side. Baby Bay completely caught off guard. Valorant and Trent left reeling. Trying to get this walk going through, but push out of the smoke. Divide finds the enemy IGL and is once again Trent. An ace clutch. Just to make it a 7-5 scoreline.
There they are.
Ping reveal on a Forsaken, but he is going to be out-favored, blinded up, and taken down. Another flawless round as PRX
8-4.
make it 8-4.
Well, that was
وباقي معهم تايم اوت بيركس. اما جي 2 ما عاد معهم شيء. يلا بنعطيكم اعلان.
Forsaken as well, 16-7. G2 needing to rally back, find that second half pistol, jumpstart the engine once again. Otherwise, it's looking likely that we go to Corrode.
G2 have something special in store for them on this defender side to give them that ticket into that lower finals to face NRG. We go Corrode. I hope Corrode.
Who the hell knows what happens there? PRX were able to find the win the first time out.
They destroyed him on it.
Have to suspect the G2, but learned plenty from it. Little peek over in towards B. Nothing going to be spotted, so PRX just to cut some noise. Cut back across the map, regroup with Envy. Trying to push forward towards this A site.
شوف العلم.
Players here, but a gate crash now expired actually. So don't have that potential fast rejoin from Baby Bay.
Yeah, this is a good
يلعبون ثلاثة بي.
PRX. They're going to have the weak side over here. Just looking for early contact on the other side, and then the idea is to just ping pong over. See if you can set up. It's going to disrespect the smoke here. It's all
والله
quiet,
بيركس
too.
قاعد يلعبون الذكاء.
Completely
الحين
silent.
كونتاكت.
Recon now flies. Shock darts to the ready for Trent, trying to get some early damage in. As it doesn't end up connecting onto Envy, just a bit shy of the mark. So no early tags to be found. Something backpedaling into a molly. Gives himself a little bit of damage. Still dialed in. Faced forward. Big spread out push here from G2 trying to get the retake started. Three players working their way now through the double doors. Something, filling some space there. Pyramids, but does get caught. Couldn't find the punish. Meanwhile, Jing gonna be good for one. Gets himself a second. Peels back away as the ping reveal comes through. Trent looking for that transfer, looking for that second kill, but he cannot find it. Jing will shut him down, and he holds the line.
Secure pistol.
4 kills to double up his kill count. He secures the pistol for PRX.
جين قام الكرسي.
This is just incredible confidence.
يعني ما كنت شفت يقوم الكرسي جين.
There's a good paranoia there to try to tee up something, but there was an extra layer for G2 behind it, and then Jing just goes to work. Oh, what reactions too. He's right on top of Baby Bay when he pops into that smoke. Yeah, they even got him to stand up. My word, Jing. He was a little quiet on this map, now up to 8 kills. Granted, it'd been something in Forsaken show. He gets involved and gives PRX a real good opportunity there once again finding the open side. Just absolutely.
تحس انه بيعتذر يوم انه قام. تحسه بعدين يقول اسف اني قلت لك شيء.
Just read after read. TP, the other side of the door, the ping's coming down. G2 believing in it for now, needing to try to clear it. Same time, something.
من بالله بيغكس قاعد يلعبون فيهم لعب.
You're at A. Going to be spotted out.
شكلنا بروح كرود يا عيال، جاهز انفسكم. امه جنبه سمه. صادق. دي ما فكرت فيها.
Being a triple wrap around the back here at Cannons. Shots flying, something trying to take out Leaf. A little bit of a wider swing, but Envy has fallen. Opening kill to be found. Elbow position as well. A concern there for Forsaken, but Defy tears him limb from limb. Just the one casualty.
قاعدهم بالشغل واحد واحد يا رجل.
And they hit double digits.
Starting to look good, starting to feel comfortable. A lot of players starting to hit shots on PRX. Catches the jumping Val and immediately transfers down for 2 headshots.
Should be used to seeing it at this point.
He's pretty nasty with those sheriffs. Or a headhunter.
He's the gunslinger. There's an orb up and over the top.
Yeah, the Malaysian sensation, man. He's just incredible. Look at this. Now he's going to go on a bit of an explore through the doors. They're pinging out that position that Baby Bay was in, so they have some awareness. Could be a player by that pillar. They're also pinging out right where they're expecting Leaf to be, so some good reads.
Something, the tailwind ready. Oh, up trapped over the top. Forsaken fills the space, claims the kill.
Switch.
Meanwhile, the slide in, Divine not going to be able to track that one down. Joamo does get the better of him. Trent, the last one, nearby enough to try to make a play happen here on the site. Catches Forsaken by surprise. Jing quickly trades it back. A 3v3 now. Spike not yet planted. It's been rerouted.
3v3.
Zinbi going to have to rescale the wall. 40 seconds. Left in this round.
2-man wrap towards main might catch him a bit off guard. Not really considering it.
Recon out, will go for the backside plants, it would seem, or at least tapping, trying to see if he gets that peek from mid. Something with a Phantom to try to hold that line at B main. Swing coming through, and Baby Bay unable to get the better of Jing. Gets taken down now, something flush against the wall. Instantaneous with the shot, finds Val and Joamo. Does manage to push forward, finding the one, the slide in, but it
Joamo بغى يسويها. يلا يلا ودني ماب ثالث، ودني ماب ثالث، سريع سريع، خلص الجيم بسرعة بالله.
Storming their way through this map, they are looking to take us to Corrode.
They convert the bonus again here on Breeze. And it feels like that may have been the backbreaker. Beautiful from Jing there. Keeps scaling forward, takes out Baby Bay.
Nice!
Not gonna let Joamo accelerate there. Slides right in towards him. Ilya saying, thank you, Jason, for following up off my dash. And they've been so good in tandem on this map.
Oh, la, 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 la.
Here we go. Something's already got
already. Big ping reveal. Spotting him out. There's only one kill found for Trent. Divide trying to make that sniper sing, but he cannot, but he still manages to make Alan forward. Kill found all the same. Trent and Baby Bay now. 2v4 to try to prevent PRX from getting up to map point, but there goes the Sova, and now
ودني.
Baby Bay all alone. Finds the first, needs a hell of a lot more, but will be caught with util in hand. 12-4, PRX steamrolling their way through Breeze.
They're just feeling it. It's hard to imagine after that Haven that it was going to be an absolute flattening like this. Oh my God!
It's just disgusting.
They're feeling it now, man. The heads look like beach balls to them.
Sniper's dream.
والله ثمنين غلي يكتبها. نشوف ايش بيكتبوا عاد.
Only ult available for G2. They need an 8-round run back to take this into overtime. Gonna be Hunter's Fury out, however, from Envy. Fishing for a target, spotting Valorant, taking him low, but Valorant still able to drag across, finding Forsaken's head with that Bulldog.
That was insane. What a turn from Valen.
Denying him the shenanigans. Spot out.
لا ما ترجعوا لي من 12 4
A
خلاص.
bit of damage there on the Joamo for now. G2 breathe a sigh of relief. They steady the round. However, still on the approach. Here through double doors. TPD back. This ended up getting canceled. I don't think anybody had spotted him. Some noise heard. The reposition from Joamo. Spot out. But Trent, I think he's seen him as well. Something he does get the turn. How? I felt like that was Lee favored every day of the week. Something frantically trying to draw their attention to this position, but Envy still will get caught. Trent finds Jing, and now it's all something with just 17 health. They cannot find the follow-up.
بس يبغون يماطلون في الجيم شوي عرفت؟
They find another, but they need 7 more off the back of that.
يتابع مع المصمم والله ما ادري اذا موجود ولا
لا.
لا.
A couple ultimates here for G2, but oh my God, Valen. It's pretty nutty. That probably saves the round. Your smoke's alive. Trent hitting some good shots. He's been so good for G2 this event. See what they can do. I mean, like you said, G2 showing you things in a half that looked like it was map over, and they came roaring back. Count them out just yet.
Some noise made in mid. It's a double stack. Joamo shorty at the ready.
Decoy.
Setting up for that late clone.
The clone didn't make it through the door.
He hasn't sent it yet.
Oh, you're right. He hasn't sent it.
Shadows travel.
Waiting on it. There it goes.
Send it through the smoke. Just make their exits here.
Look at the quick retake, though. Look at the quick re-clear of space from G2.
Wall is raised, so Envy gonna skirt past this one, but I think he might have been within audio range of
ما
Valen.
شافه.
Might just have been able to hear those last little bit of the footsteps. Baby Bay holding close. He's trying to back him up the backside, but does just have that Spectre in hand. Baby Bay has to make his exit, the swing in, and he's able to find one. Taking him down for Forsaken, looking for a little bit more, and he does get it. Envy now gone. Trent opens up with the Hunter's Fury, something on the floor. Swing in from Hall, Divide, finding the kill. He's looking for that Sova, he's looking for an answer, he's looking for anybody else that he can possibly get, but it's gonna be Baby Bay on the other side of the wall to take him down. Jing now completely surrounded and corralled, will fall.
يا اخي جيتوا بيماطلون يا عيال.
G2 continue to fight.
الا
They read that like a book.
الا بس كذا النظام يعني.
That clone they knew was a fake the whole way. Leaf on point with the Spectre. Tees up Trent for the Hunter's Fury.
وفلوسون كم باك طيب.
Now you're getting into these ult cycles, in particular for G2. You're gonna have an overdrive. You're gonna have Valen's ult. You're gonna have Leaf's ult. Yes, Devi has his. Something has his. Gonna be a bit of a weaker purchase. Finally,
هاف باي يلعبون.
able to knock PRX down a peg.
فل. لا لا هاف.
You're gonna be able to keep this up, keep this momentum going.
The knives pop the pit in place. Leaf locking off B site. Looks like Joamo quickly going to make his exit over towards that hall. Paranoia in. Forsaken again, outdone. Envy, however, able to find a headshot through the smoke. Valen going to be struck down. So in the end, a 1-for-1. Something still looking for that engagement.
شك.
Joamo around the back. He's able to find him. Gets the reset. Swing forward. The peak coming through, and Baby Bay finds the shutdown. Quick TP back over to relative safety. Is now the dimensional drift going to go in play. Trying to find and flush out. This Viper has the spot. Quickly makes his exit. The spray coming through. Devi going to be taken down the pit now. Fallen Envy alone at backside.
انفي يسويها.
They're trying to clutch this out. Tries to separate them, but he
يا دول بيطولون الجيم ولا بيسوون كمباك؟ انا دخت.
Continue to march towards OT.
I think you're going to need to stop this as PRX. I think the coaching staff probably going to want to get involved here. It's getting a little readable. Again, it's just that solo lurk up mid from something. Good awareness to deal with Jog, but having that dimensional drift, getting the spot onto Devi as he took a step out to take a peek. So then you can just spam him down. Know he's stuck behind that pyramid.
على ذا المنتل ما ظنيت يا بيت.
Really well thought out, really aware. Gotta keep
Very well piloted thus far. Now suddenly that gap is a hell of a lot closer.
Yeah, I think the considerations here for PRX are on how to clear yellow on the back of A. I mean, that container has been a real problem for them. Not being able to deal with, you know, Trent or whoever's behind it. We're talking about how they can layer maybe some of their smokes a little bit deeper, try to cut that angle off, you know, maybe create that mid approach a little bit easier if they want to go for that. But here early, they're leaving the spike behind. And they're just going on. They're going hunting. They found a prize already. Unbelievable.
Walking to elbow, unassisted, and Jing just outpaces him.
بس معهم فالورانت اصلا.
Here for PRX is now the double face out of B main. Just be that 1-for-1, but it's still a player advantage for PRX.
There's something mad.
Talon drifting back deeper into the A side alone here for.
شوف إذا يروحون بي أتوقع بيركس يفوز. إذا راح بيركس A أتوقع بيخسر.
Sending out the drone. It looks like in the end PRX do want to try to get this plant going on B.
I certainly feel like finding 2 kills over there. Should have made that the weak side. You throw a drone, but actually G2 not biting.
Trade forward, some footsteps being made. Joamo slotting his way into elbow, looking for the catch here. On to Envy. Does manage to take him through the corner of the wall. Puts him down to 52 in the end, and now Trent, as they hear the backpedal from the enemy Neon, he's just going to go sliding forward, catching Envy completely off guard. The overdrive now in play. Joamo finding some early damage there on the Jing. Plants his feet.
30 seconds
Spike for
left.
now. Towards the back of sight. 25 seconds remaining. PRX going to be running low on this clock. Someone doesn't also still have that Cosmic Divide available for the retake. Planted into the open, Joamo on the swing, finds Divide, suddenly just 12 seconds left. Grab well to the one side, and Joamo with a slide
لا 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 لا
takes Jing
لا لا لا
down.
كبنا من الكذاب. نغرف الحركة دي في نيون وجاب فيها كل.
Joamo once again looking to be the demise of PRX.
يعطيك العافية تروك.
This
شكرا لك على
the next
الاشتراك.
kill after this is
الله
unreal.
يهينك.
Nuh-uh.
Disgusting.
The fadeaway headshot.
Nice.
Ridiculous, Jog. He has been an absolute difference maker at times. Now you're starting to believe it's G2. Now you're starting to have that hope.
الحين ايكو راوند من بي ار
And
اكس.
a 4v5 conversion after losing Baby Bay off the rip. It's a massive performance from Joamo. He's helped build up the bank as well for G2, so breaking the economy from PRX. Not really any kind of option here, and Forsaken again going to be dead as he goes TPing into backside. Leave is just holding it down, finds a second. As they are getting brushed aside.
12-9 ودي 12-9.
Everything that PRX has been trying to throw these last 4 rounds, absolutely nothing has stuck. 3 more to go. G2
لو يصير كمباك بيصير كمباك جامد.
still in it to close this out in 2-0 fashion.
الحين الباي حق بي ار اكس. الراوند حق بي ار اكس هذا لو خسروه اقول لك كمباك.
And they've still got a Cosmic Divide to hang on to. Envy will find a cycle into another Hunter's Fury. Baby Bay is going to scoop up another Operator. This buy, extremely pivotal here for PRX. Don't want to give G2 any more hope, any more momentum.
There's nothing more. There's no more timeouts.
No, it's just...
والباي لك عليه بعد هاف شيلد اغلبهم.
The well is starting to run dry for PRX.
It's onto the hive mind now. Someone's going to have to come up. Good call. The identification of that early mid pressure, but
شوف جوجمو وين في البي.
PRX here looking to once again set up an A split.
عندهم مد من يورو.
They end up committing to this, but anticipating, you know, with all this space.
انا اشوف اليورو المفروض يطلع.
will take early.
بسرعة اليورو المفروض
They read
يطلع.
it pretty well in the previous round.
Here.
Just couldn't get the post plant to go. Stack 3 actually to try to clear this back part of the site.
Doc starting to grab well. Trying to slow down the approach from the double door side. Something has fallen. Trent finding that opener there at A main. Forsaken forward at orange, jumps back. Trent, you see him. As again, the clock starts to dwindle. 35 seconds remaining. Leaf now on the approach, working his way forward. At this moment, no one from PRX is registering this. Forsaken going to be able to find one. Envy had a quick check. He's the one with the spike in hand, but Forsaken's able to find Leaf. Divide going to be struck down at the same time. Now a 3v3. Spike brought forward. The plant to come through. 15 seconds remaining in the round. The face forward! As Forsaken and Envy find one apiece.
Spike planted.
Dimensional Drift to scout him out. Baby Bay all alone. Here's the exit. Needs to find him, but he cannot. PRX, they put their foot down.
ما بثري يا
13
حبيبي.
to 9.
بس ما
They send us to Corrode.
طولونا على الفاضي. يلا بسلم التصويت.
Between these two teams, it was going to be over at 2-0, did you?
The PRX, they've been
اوكي
eliminated from
تصويت يا
Masters with a
شغلي
loss
دائما
on
قفلت.
Breeze all the way back in Copenhagen. They are not allowing it
اعلان
to
يا عيال، ها
happen
اعلان.
again. They send us a distance. This is anyone's game. Here on Corrode, but now G2, they make a pivot. They move away from the ISO that was not finding value. They bring out this Neon. In the hands of Joamo, we know how deadly he can be.
No doubt. I mean, we've seen it today that Jog has been one of the best players for G2 overall. Change of ideas here from the last time we saw these two teams on the pistol. Something good for one.
We'll find that first blood, setting up the saturate. Plants his feet and finds another. Joamo eliminated. Little backpedal recovery on the spike. Into the hands of Leaf. But widely, not even that much damage found. It's just something tagged to 74. Well, it's only Baby Bay. Still at full health for G2. Trent on this peak. Find the tap, but some actually, surprisingly, Forsaken doesn't come away with the kill. More shot, should have been able to find it there. Being in range, able to find some damage. Needs some in reply, but backs off, plays it wisely, plays it patiently. Sleep now, dead on arrival. A third kill for something as his reign of terror continues.
Trying to pinch Jing.
The wall to fall in mid, and Trent instantaneous with that shot. Puts him in with a shout. If Baby Bay can find another, but first, that spike has to be recovered.
Trying to bait him a little bit.
Two players in the hall. Trent just now working his way over. Just doubled up on this angle. Ghosts in hand. Hawk will go out. Double face away. Gets the spot on the two. And Baby Bay gets the jump on Forsaken.
باك معليش تكرمون كنت
Potentially
جربت
into
اني
the back corner, but no,
اغلط.
doesn't take it. Something has an ace
اوه ينزل لك ايس على السريع.
to kick off the final map for PRX.
هلو something.
He
جينا
is
على ايس.
unstoppable right now. And it's a change of ideas from both teams on how they approach the pistol versus last time. It's a 4-1 split again, but PRX reads that it's going to be mid. Last time it was an A hit when they faced off, but then they re-wrapped mid, and this time it's kind of mid all the way. PRX reads it nicely, doing a little bit of homework.
Now he's got the judge around the corner. He's immediately found another kill. Joamo dead. Saturate not to find a catch. Again, showing that patience, showing that restraint that PRX aren't particularly known for. Just waiting for G2 to come pushing into them. Swing out. Forsaken finding himself a second kill, finding himself a third. As well, runs out of shells, but it's going to be Forsaken backfilling to find a 4K.
ولد
Flawless round for PRX.
بيركس داخل بقوة.
Looking to once again get another bonus conversion.
Oh,
كايك ولا something.
the swipe there.
Something.
Turn of the flash. The readjust, and he's got him. Yeah, and he's got him lined up.
مع انه something في أسوأ أداء له بس أنا أختار something على الخبرة اللي عنده.
I don't
كايك
think
لسه.
G2 liked it. They're gonna try to go A, and look at this. PRX has the read.
Cover going out.
They're gonna try to play behind. Toxic screen.
Oh, this could get very messy very quickly. The wall to fall. And it's a firing squad here from PRX.
أقسم
3
بالله
players immediately gone.
إنكم مجنن.
It's just Valorant and Trent to try to hold their own, to hold on to these weapons.
شال البونس بطريقة. أقسم بالله هذا التيم.
To back away.
4 يلعب.
9 seconds remaining. How in the hell is he supposed to retain this weapon?
It's gonna be Forsaken. First to check
شيء غبي.
Make sure that he hasn't tried to cut through mid.
وسبحان الله التيم ذا ما تأمنه، بيفوز البطولة، بيتأهل البطولة. يا أخي تيم مستحيل تقرأ لعبة يا شيخ، وتتوقع إيش ممكن يسوي ذا الجيم، يزق في كبدك ويفرحك بنفس الوقت.
Trent wise enough to know that this mid position is going to be occupied. They're going to have him boxed in. Also knows that they are not going to let him live. It's Forsaken will find it. 6-1-1 for him, 3-0. PRX. Third opponent's conversion in a row.
Just unreal. And again, it's just a hard read from PRX. They use the toxic screen right at the perfect time. Right.
وشوف فرسكن ايش لعب اليوم، الماب الاول يورو ولا انا غلطان؟ والماب الثاني لا، الماب الاول اومن، الماب الثاني يورو، والحين بايبر. نوع لي.
Further out and Leaf. Okay.
Punish. Leaf coming away with that kill. Absolutely massive against the Odin.
That means you have to fill this space with an extra player.
And so something going to be shifting over, but doesn't have the judge to guard this top mid position.
G2 wants to try to bait some of that impatience out of PRX here. Take a pause mid round. You've got some control.
ويلي متى بالبطولات؟
Just see if you can catch them.
ايه هي ونيون هم الاثنين اكثر اثنين دورست اللي يلعبون كسبيس.
On that forward walk. Prowler caught in the corner, still
وش
cleared something in the meantime, holding down top mid. It's Forsaken. He wants this elimination.
يا عيال بلا مبزرة.
Swing forward, Trent will sit him down. Weapon recovered. 20 health and 30 seconds remaining in the round, and something again just shifting over. The judge in hand swings the corner, takes him down. 4-0.
أشوى من عندهم يعني علق، أشوى حسبة من عندي. من عندي ما في شيء ترى، من عندكم والله. من عندي ما طلع أي إشعار، لأن تفصل ولا التويتش في بلا. لا لا لا.
You know, the defender's side of the map is really where they want to do their damage here, but they couldn't even win a round on the defender side last time. PRX just went on an absolute tear.
We're going to continue that again here.
أكيد تشوفونه. وليش في ناس معلق عندهم مرة؟ هنا السؤال. لو علق عند الكل كان بلا من عندي، بس دام في ناس وناس معناته على حسب. ما أخذ بادل معقولة؟ لا لا أتوقع أخذها. 4-0 لأن هذا الباي. حلو الهاف في 12 راوند، نصها كم؟ 6-7، فيبغى يضمن ذا الراوند. يمكن التيم يقدر يجيبها 4-1. إذا خسروا ذا صارت 5-0. 100% راوند الايكو الجاي الجي 2 او اللي بعد الباي بيجيك تايم اوت لهم، بس يبغى يعطيهم فرصه. يمكن يعطيهم فرصه 2 بايز، راوندين باي، هذا ثاني راوند باي لهم. على زك.
Avoiding death for now, but Baby Bay rides the wall.
شوف الحين.
Loses it. It's Jing. He's just hunting for power. Eventually will be able to find him. A 3K for him. 5-0 to start for PRX. G2. They need to pump the brakes.
لا في ناس يعطون بالإيكو وفي ناس يعطون في الباي. أنا أفضل الإيكو راوند. السببين، السبب الأول أنك تقدر تسوي شيء مجنون في الإيكو راوند. حلو. ولا تتحطم لما تخسر بعد التايم اوت في الراوند اللي بعد التايم اوت. حلو لانك تدري البلاي بعده. لكن لما تاخذ تايم اوت على الباي راوند ويخسرون الراوند ذا وهو الباي، يدخل ايكو ايش بيسوي بعدها؟ متحطم. كذا ممكن يقول بس يعطيهم الاساس، ما يعطيك بلاي يقول انت مشكلتكم هنا جربوا كذا تراهم يسوون كذا. خلاص الاي جي اللي في الجيم يبدا يخطط على كول اوت الكوتش ايش يعطي بلاي، لان الاي جي هو اللي قرر. ترى ان جيم الكوتش ملاحظات منتل شيء ما يلاحظ الاي جي يعطيه علم وهكذا، يمكن بيكلم لاعب معين.
Getting on the line, shrugging that off. Envy as well, able to find one through the smoke. Jing backfilling and covering as Joamo will fall. And G2, they cannot make a go of it. They cannot catch a damn break.
الحين عطني الباي حقهم شوف سووا.
There's another flawless round.
واليمين بالله انهم بيتدمرون نفسيا.
6-0, 12-0-2 on something.
Oh, he is just absolutely feeling it with the operator. Love the decision making here from Envy.
مباراة خيرية دي المباراة.
Immediately has the shorty ready in case he tries to push the smoke. Everything is going Paper X's way here.
Something's nearly got double the kills of everybody on G2 right now.
That's absolutely bananas. This round has to go. You've got ults, you've got weapons.
Timing shot, able to find the clone. Storms go out, convergence paths, intercepting the rest of the team.
Oh, what?
Joamo still able to find one. Jing eliminated. Crossed away at yard. An exit.
خبساتهم يضحكون.
The dimensional drift, seeing that the site is free for the taking.
Spike planted.
Spike now in play. Gun barrel going to be spotted. Envy, however, about to be overwhelmed.
والله ما ادري اللي تقول عندي مشكلة في الجوال والله.
Finally in a firm position to close out a round.
إذا في أحد في الشات يقدر يساعده بالله ساعدوه.
Grab off the seas. Joamo still.
من زمان على بريمير أنا والله. بس أذكر فعلت تفاعل معي عادي طبيعي.
Nearly managed to find it, but Joamo will be there to get them over the line. A round win for G2 at long last.
I don't know how this convergent pass maybe didn't hit Jogger if he just hit a one tap.
Oh, he got past it, it was in the main.
He got past it.
And pass on the entry. Pushing past those thorns. Damn, if it still wasn't a labored effort here from G2.
And it's still going to hurt their economy. They're not going to be able to come in with a full buy into this one.
Technically, though, they have that overdrive. Joamo needs to deliver with it. This time, though, hit going to be invested outside of B. The
قلت النيون فول دبليو. سبلت ايش؟ بي؟
Dashing forward. This overdrive is going to expire.
Great patience.
وقفهم. نيون التراح.
One of the harder ones to clear. There's only a couple spots that the Viper can really post up, so
بالضبط.
Paper X wants to help
وانتهت.
just in case.
يدمرون هاف كامل، بتكون نتيجة كبيرة يمكن تقلب ما تقلب الجيم، تنهي الجيم. بس احيانا ككوتش تنحد انك تسوي تايم اوت في الباي. فهمت علي؟ والله العظيم. سموك واحد وقفهم من الاي. وجينج اوريدي ماخذ الايمين كنترول. فيك 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 فيك.
Now the haunt over the top. Steel guard going to be invested. Able to find two before he loses out on his weapon.
دمرهم.
Over to the shorty.
تو ألت على الفاضي.
Forward to watch the connector. Valorant, however, will be able to take
What?
him down.
كيف ما مات؟
Follow up looking great. As G2 just explode onto the scene. Now suddenly it's something a world away, having to save this operator. G2 will be able to find back-to-back.
This is one of those rounds where G2 actually able to fight their way out of a bad situation. Yes, the steel garden helps, but there are shorties there.
لا بس توقعت يقدر يذبح بالشورتي.
plays this pretty decently from a macro perspective.
بل دمه 35 كيف كل ذا ما جاء شيء.
Using that waylay util and the operator shot.
الالتيات على الفاضي.
Strong side, but just barely. Valen in particular fights tooth and nail to get through there. They'll find their second round.
الحين سمثينج قد مات.
Too
اي مات مرة.
much more contact. You got to be worried about that economy as G2.
يا اخي ما حسيت يا اخي، انا اقول رايي يوم شفت الميني ماب. ايش قومك علي؟
See if this just keeps rolling or
دقيقة.
going to be any intervention.
شوف
Looked
شوف
like for a
شوف.
second with Vi getting that double, it was going to be curtains. Somehow, some way, those shorties just kind of go wide. The bullets just bypass Valen. Frustrating, but
Thank you.
still okay. Economy's still flush. You still have enough.
إذا خسروا ذا راوند PRX أتوقع إذا في تايم اوت.
So
أليكس.
heavily. They're going to stack B main. Thought about an Odin did Envy, but he switches back to the Phantom at the last second. Something trying to tee him up with the op, and he gets a shot.
Right back to it. Another opener, smokes down. G2 already far enough forward. They just have to commit into this one. Nice wall pop. The rest of the team delayed. Divine looking to try to clear him out, and he has. Joamo now dead. It's a sealed garden. Looks to just take the weapons away from all the other players. Placed forward. Into the corner from Envy. Held in position, but Leaf, the late linger, outside of A main, able to find a jump. Forsaken will fall.
There.
Well over the back. It's something with a rare whiff here in this series. Able to stay alive for the moment. Devi spotting out Leaf. They're going to try to back away, but already something to try to corral him behind. Devi on the repeat finds Trent. The spike now has to be recovered. Finding one here for his troubles. But now Baby Bait gone and Leaf about to walk into the open arms of something who's not going to miss the follow-up. 15-1-2. 7-2 on the board. PRX. They've already secured themselves a lead at the half.
And you're seeing how important it is
Time
for
out.
G2 to try to find the site that the Vice isn't on because it stalls them out so much.
ليش أليكس؟
The Vines at the beginning of this round
أليكس. طيب ما سوى.
corral them, and then Devi
مشي
with a huge
الليلة
battle
طيب.
against Jog. That was maybe their timing that they had, where they could have exploded into the site and done some damage.
والله
But
غريب.
Devi holds the line on Vice,
اوكي.
and they're able to
خلينا
just
نشوف.
slowly smother them out. 15-1. Something, and it's the second timeout early again. They had the guns, and the economy was on the brink of collapse. It's going to be a Spectre for Valen, his old go-to when he needs to scrape a weapon together in one of these buys. You lose this one,
يلا.
it's going to be tough.
اعذروني لما اطفي الكام واشغلها يا عيال ها.
So, as G2, you might start to get the read that where the A main control isn't early pushed for is where the Vice is. They're going to try to challenge it potentially here. They're just trying to bait the util potentially. Not sure if the thorns got popped or not there. I don't think.
الوال وين الوال؟ اوه الوال في المد.
So
اوكي.
that was the intention. Didn't work out too well, but here goes some players out.
Retrieving flash.
Oh, Jing.
That's just Leaf dead.
والله جينج متسلطن في اليمين يا عيال.
Valorant, scouting Valen, noting that position. Paranoia flushes him away, allowing them to take this further forward, this deeper spacing. As Jake,
اوه
plenty of
بس
damage
بس
gonna be up to
اشتغلوا.
lose their lives. So now a 3v3.
بيبي بيلو. فالن ارمر.
Wrapping around this 8-site halls. Scoped in, cuts Valen in half. Spike collected in the hands of Baby Bay with just 30 health. Joamo. Feel the weight
الوال
building on his
اللي-
30
shoulders.
seconds left.
He catch Forsaken a bit off guard. Oh, the
Ball's
wall.
there. Makes Forsaken interested in that angle. It's something now again. Eyes across yard side of the A site. Joamo could make for a tricky target to try to hit, especially if the relay bolt will connect.
10 seconds left.
Divine also here, the plant to come through, but Divine locks in for it. Shorty not coming up with the goods, but Divine absolutely will. It is another timeout. Thrown into the abyss as PRX continue on their warpath.
احس انه فورسيكن اي جي مع ديفاي. ما ادري ليش انا احساسي كذا من زمان اصلا كنت اظنه هو اي جي. واحس انه هو السكند اي جي يعني.
Something the whole time knows that they have to try to go through main again.
بس طبيعي طبيعي
mid this time so he can focus B main, able to turn his attention over. We know they can lean A.
طبيعي ان فورسيكن قاعد يعطي
Unbelievable.
كول اوت كثير كفايبر.
Just amazing what this team has been able to put together on this map. Envy now again with the Odin is going to opt into it. Something on the other side with the op. Trade of util, Baby Bay goes into the drift. We'll see a little bit here, but the
لا 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 المتى دبل دولست.
completely isolated. Envy again trying to just spam, spray and pray.
بعدين السكند دولست يورو ترى. انهم ما لعبوا اوكي.
Joamo has the bucket. He's trying to make a go of it.
واو. بعدين السكند دولست اللي معهم يورو اعتبره كيو.
4 bullets remaining in this. As Jing will not give him the chance.
يلا ودني ودني ودني. يلا 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 يلا.
That 10-2 half.
The protocols here just so good for PRX. Use those thorns to delay off of the dimensional drift. Fortify your defenses at the choke. Even though Job gets through, it almost pulls off one of the best plays we would have seen if he could have won this round.
Oh, يا جاغمو.
Just 1 HP there for Forsaken. So any Bucky pellet that connects gets him, but
بنشوف ريماتش ثالث.
He has been really clean on
PRX نارجين مرة ثالثة من السويس. واو يا something. واو.
17-1. My math is correct. 18-1.
يا حبيبي عذبهم عذبهم هلا.
He's just dancing on them.
لا مع الأسف. ضروري.
With an opportunity to get the catch here on a Forsaken, but no, Divine pushes that pulse, finds himself another 2 critical kills. As Trent, there is nothing more to be done. 10-2, PRX are tearing G2 apart.
G2's already come back down from a 10-2 before. Do they have it in them to do it again?
We will have to see.
يلا good half good half good half good half 10-2 إلا سنابة هاف. أنا بنعطيكم إعلان.
G2 may as well make their way home. An ace in the pistol to start off this map. Maybe he's got another one in him.
This is quite a different look. 3-2 split. They're trying to bait a little bit of attention out. Something how?
Unbelievable.
Okay,
Up and over on a scouting mission. Nothing going to be seen. Takes the refract out. Quickly grabs that orb. Talon here at connector, able to find one, but Jing just re-swings in. Vengeance found for Forsaken.
And look at, they immediately turn their attention, looking for those fast rotates.
something قال ان انا تراني ما بدع بس بريز احب اعلمكم. والله شوفوا بجد ويلي يسطي. اذا لعب يورو
to run him down, frantically jumping the corner, but Trent is still able to hold his own, finding a second
تقول
kill
إلا
before
شعره
falling.
صارت 2v2.
His teammate's a real chance at this. Sleeve eating some damage. The reface and Divine taking the fight against Baby Bay. Has him dead.
سم بالله.
As he finds Leaf.
شال البس 11-2. يلا شباب يعطيكم العافية ايش حالكم طيبين نسلم. جي جي. هذا قاعد يجي مقدما ها. نزل لا.
Oh my goodness.
نقول جود باي جي 2.
Just brutality. It's Divine again with the sheriff.
لا والريماتش بيكون بين PRX ونارجيد المرة بست اوف 5. يعني طحن دورني. مرة فازوا PRX في السويس ونارجي فازوا في المسمو في البلاي اوفز.
They still may have another one looming, but unbelievable that they've been able to stand tall so many times against such a good region. This is a buy-up, as you would kind of expect here. You know this is coming as PRX.
Has to be. The swing the corner. Headshot on a Joamo, but definitely gets the better of something. Tries to exit.
والله مشطوك.
Down with that bulldog. Trent tagged as well.
Whoa!
Players, there's just no way to try to scale off of that. Now, PRX is going to be held in position. Found off as Divine watching.
بيسوي فليك على اللي بيسوي جمب.
Waiting for them to get itchy, waiting for them to get impatient. delicate jump here as Valen trying to corral him in. The swing to come through, and Valen will be able to find the kill. That's going to be a weapon upgraded. And now the player advantage in the hands of G2. This would be a monstrous swing round for them. It's Forsaken. Not sure if he's going to be anticipating leave. He is not. The Stingers continuing to excel. G2 have the upper hand. It's popped. At default, reposition for the plant. Jing up and over the top on Hut, drops down.
Planted.
Gonna have to go crazy from up here.
Flash finds nothing. So it's limiting the options of where PRX could be. Narrowing it down, swing the corner! And he's somehow able to find two. Jing now suddenly in the 1v1.
شلون؟
The weapon advantage. Leaf trying to poke and
Wow.
prod. He takes the fight. He wins it.
Just barely, just by the skin of their teeth. They are clinging to the edge of the mountain in Santiago. Fingernails,
خلي الجيم ده يخلص بعدين نشوف.
but they are trying to pull themselves back
والله
up.
جي 2 يجحفلك في اخر ثانية.
It's going to be Leaf with another Stinger special. The G2 calling card gets them the round.
جينج ثغرة. حرام عليك.
It did not feel great, so it's going to be
حرام عليك.
4 Bulldogs and a Spectre.
والله أنا
Couple
أخالف.
bandits, couple
ما أدري ليش أنت قلت
one
كذا.
bandit and 4 sheriffs. Quick change of
Chance to
buy.
really do some damage here.
Yeah.
Staying out in front. Weapon's going to be heard here at B main. PRX pausing in for a brief little moment. Trying to lead with that Prowler. They do nearly find Baby Bay.
Takes the worst of
Space
that.
for the orb.
Yeah.
Near the Haunt Forsaken alone. Able to find one still.
أوه لو جاب الثاني وبغى يسويها يا عيال.
Tackling the weaponry. Anticipating that second layer, but it's still a ways away.
A little bit of util still here to clear some angles, so Jog definitely under threat, potentially. It's just, are they going to get the read that he's holding? They do.
Damage through. Something tagged up to 49. Spectre on the floor, not yet recovered.
They're going to give him the space, and PRX actually going to take a pause of their own here. They want to try to get that extra angle from something, or at least maybe try to clear the flanking player, but Bay for now tucked in.
Considering pushing out, looking for a little bit more. 30 seconds now remaining on the clock.
30
PRX
seconds left.
to start inching their way forward, and they shall. Z's not to connect. Joamo quickly peeling back over to safety. Well, something on the approach, looking for the pinch, but it's the Baby Bay in from behind. Might be able to find a massive backstab
لازم اللي في الليل بيسوون شيء.
in this push. Stop them dead in their tracks. Joamo finding the first, something gone. Baby Bay still arriving, the plant coming through, and he can interrupt this one. He can win the round completely on his own. Nothing more to be done with these players on PRX. Do need to die. Die they shall, except for Devi.
يخلونه عايش.
Running away from him. Push forward, and okay, Trent actually does him a service.
خلوه عايش.
It's great protocols from G2. Just giving them that space. Don't overcommit to anything. Don't give them a chance to overwhelm you. Joamo, really well thought out in this round. Need a lot more of that. Something that PRX wants to talk about in a timeout. Got to be aware of those quick lurks. Got to be aware of those quick flanks. Could have been a different round.
Need to put together a solid enough structure on this
وين الفتمان؟ لا يا رجل لا.
I think
لا 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 وين رحتوا يا عيال؟
for the most part. The pistol was just kind of PRX doing something
ودي إذا خسران يجيك فلوس.
pretty smart
بس
in their own regard
تزيد
by creating that
دقيقة.
extra angle to come from B and opening up some space, and obviously something winning that opening kill with the classic at range was instrumental. But
والله العظيم
overall I'm pretty impressed.
ال 1200 أو 1008.
Players, good ideas.
راجعوها. راجع وأكد لي بالله. 1000 منطقية.
Anything for free, anything easy for the most part. So I think PRX again wants to go back
بس
to
أنا
the
أحس
idea of what
إنها
they did on the pistol. That deep smoke early kind of has you curious.
بنشوف أحس إنها حول ال 1000 هي.
Is anybody got to clear this haunt, please? Okay. Just Forsaken continues to scale forward. The whole team's like, you know what? Maybe A is where we want to go. That Prowler there confirms presence. So I'm gonna try to go mid, but
Triple stack at top mid.
Devi's in trouble.
This should be him dead the rights as the swing comes in.
اوه هو هو طلع بكل. شال السنتينل. جو بي فاست.
That peak finds him on the A site, and now the exec comes through on B. Joamo immediately having to backpedal. Paranoia crashes across.
خذوا البي. دورني الحين يا غيثك.
Area of that flank, losing track of Forsaken. He's just remapping all the way back through B main to join in with the team. So now player advantage. The Paper Rex, the spot from something, the kill coming through. Eventually found. Drops down top of Hut. The saturate lobbed in. Joamo into the corner, sliding forward, able to find the one, but Indy's got
لا
the
تغلون.
fire.
نايس.
The double base, the double kill.
One more.
Paper Rex. They're up to match point.
And it's huge that Devi even finds one up here because it's the Vice he knocks out of the round. That means that when that Paranoia hits, there's no safety
اوه.
for the rest
Ooh,
of
you're
G2 to
Forsaken.
continue to try to scale. They have
Ooh.
to go slow. And Paper X could just post up at some of these deep angles. They can't delay.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
And Ilya has been outrageous today, to say the least.
25-4, but now a desperate bid from G2. The overdrive available. Baby Bay just with a buck.
1900 اذا مت وانت خسران الراوند يجيك 1000. خلي الفلوس اللي تجيك لما تخسر.
This is the last
اذا
stand.
مت وانت خسران كم
It needs
يجيك؟
to last for 8 rounds
إذا عشت أو فزت.
consecutively, but already
وشوف الفرق بينهم.
The leader has fallen.
خلي المبلغ هذا المبلغ يجيك اذا خسرت راوند.
To save them all for now.
Something's all.
Is it at the ready? Steel guard will start. He's lobbed out. Baby Bay around the corner. The TP pass, the turnaround to his death. Convergent pass now invested. As something goes diving in, Jing finds a third. Looking for an ace to finish it. Devi will scoop the kill, but it's just Trent left. He finds another, but will fall. G2 trying to take Paper X to school, but the professor never showed up.
خليني
They cut
اسلم نعطيكم اعلان.
class and skip their way to the lower final.
It's once again a masterclass on Corrode for Paper X versus G2.
سلمني.
And what a bounce back after a neck-and-neck haven. Paper Rex stormed their way back on the back of something who is once again lighting up the international stage, lighting up G2, and propelling Paper Rex to another best of 5 globally.
Back into the top 3
Wow.
for Paper X. The rematch to be had in best of 5 fashion tomorrow.
بنشوف ريماتش للمرة
As
الثالثة
always,
بين بي ار اكس
fortunately,
ونرجي.
commiserations to
Let's
G2,
go.
who continue to be excellent on the global stage, continue to qualify, to make these deep runs, but then not be able to make it over those last few hurdles. Paper X today, something in particular, is operating on another plane of existence. They now have